citizens of the Reject Nation, we are back for another DC animated universe film in universe as John and I are watching for the very first time the death of Superman.
Oh.
Are you ready for the death?
Never.
No one can be.
Never. 2 in 1 year, Coy. First Cavill, now this.
What emotionally devastating. Did you know this comic series when it came out? Is it because it was pretty pop culturally landmarky? Do you know the story?
I'm aware of this, and
Okay.
I know broad strokes, but I don't remember that.
I'm hoping for a good voice cast for Cyborg, for Superboy. I got a lot of love for Steel. Very curious how they handle those characters, if they're in fact part of this. Please do leave a comment below. Let us know which of these you've enjoyed, what you want us to watch next. Tell us what you had for lunch. We're ready for it. Also hit that like, hit that notification bell, hit lots of buttons in various places, and share this with your friends, because the only way we get to keep doing these is by knowing you guys are enjoying them, and you seem to be, so we're going to keep doing them. And remember, if you want to watch all of this, beginning to end without pause, check out the Patreon where you can watch it and sync it up with us live using your HBO Max. Maybe you use your Blu-ray because you respect physical media. And with that sync up, you get the experience of our resting faces. For this week's episode, we're going to take a week off because I'm traveling, but when I'm back, we're going to dive into the next thing. Again, like, subscribe, comment, and no matter what, enjoy us enjoying, hopefully, the death of Superman.
A little bit of an optimistic opening for
a nice,
you, sir.
Bright, and ironic because it's going to end darkest, so I like that.
Yeah.
Little dichotomy. Well, immediately arrived, but here we go.
Gotta be into gang. They took out half the reserve with their tech weapons last week.
Makes you nostalgic for assault rifles.
How many of these start with driving?
A lot.
I feel like they're always driving.
But this one's got intergang.
Ah. Oh. What a stash.
These are all Dodge Charger police cars.
No more dead cops.
No more dead cops.
Step away from the mayor, Mannheim. Don't give me a reason.
Then you shouldn't have given me one.
Hey.
Come on, fella. You don't want to be a cop killer.
Yeah? Why's that?
Look at that. This guy is wrecking shit. I don't think he cares about that.
Yeah, I don't feel like he's got a lot of morals.
Hey, ever wonder what it feels like to fall from a great distance? Let's find out.
Oh. Whoa.
Looks like it hurts. Be right back.
Woo.
Work, damn it. You stupid piece of crap. You're supposed to transport me on my command.
Boom tube's not booming?
You're supposed to exposition.
I'm gonna punch this alien technology.
To Mannheim. It's got 3 squares a day and lights out at 8. Son of a...
Oh.
Metropolis is clean again.
But you should know by now, Mannheim, no one tears my city apart and gets away with it.
Just once I want to see Superman tear like all their clothes off.
Oh, so
of the
sorry.
hench. Like, I wasn't wearing anything under the mech suit.
My modesty.
Not to make light of the, very gripping title card.
Hey, it's me, your old buddy.
Bibbo Babowski. Who is the unluckiest sailor in town?
I'm a restaurateur. Asa Club's Bar and Grill.
Ooh.
How about a picture for the joint?
A little surf and turf.
Yeah. Stupid thing. Never works when you need it to.
I got you covered.
Jimmy Olsen, you're a lifesaver.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to get this to you, Mr. Babowski.
See you down at the joint, kid.
See an important Easter egg?
A little bit. He is in the comics. I like the sailor. He always gets in bad hijinks accidentally. Oh.
Available. I have to be somewhere. Think you could help with the cleanup?
Oh, again?
What the hell have you been up against?
An intergang crew that somehow got a hold of a mother box.
Yeesh.
This armor's from Apocalypse 2.
We need to get this analyzed. Maybe one of the others could help.
We need my dad.
I could take it to him if you want.
Oh.
Nah, it's cool. No problem ever got better by avoiding it. Well, at least I won't be slowing you down on cleanup.
Jeez.
You owe me about 30.
I wonder if it's too late to join the Titans. Is there an age limit?
Go for it, dude. I would be all for it.
More funny Flash.
You and Nightwing and all that.
And here's the compartment that contained me as an infant. I've only gotten so far studying Kryptonian technology. That's why I handed the job over to Dr. Clyburn and her crew.
Ooh.
Only recently have we discovered these super-condensed ionized crystals. We believe they acted as hyperwave acceleration units for transport. The gas, to put it simply.
English, please.
For us.
It can only be activated one way.
Oh. Whoa.
My sole purpose on this journey is to inform you, assist you, and protect you and all Kryptonian life.
You're looking at the last son of Krypton's nanny.
Super Nan.
There's your headline, Miss Lane.
Dang.
I'd like you and the rest of the world to meet my parents.
This is all moving so fast.
We just met.
There's a really smart woman I know who always says daylight is the best disinfectant. Lift back to the planet?
And save me from expensing cab fare to Perry White? You are heroic.
This is why Perry doesn't smear him, is because he saves him all this fare
Big
money.
expenses, frankly. Metropolis seems like they got a lot of traffic. Everybody's always driving in the openings.
Seriously. Aww. I want to be flown around town all romantic
Seems all
like.
swell. Look at how happy.
You asked for a happy intro. Just remember
I did, because it's despair to
You
come.
get punished for this.
You had that interview with your super friend. I know what that means.
In here.
Ooh. The Lane Cave.
Oh.
Aw.
Where I'm on our trip to the Hamptons this weekend.
About that,
Ooh.
I gave up that interview with the Secretary of State.
I can explain.
You mean it's not some secret meeting with some secret spies in some secret location?
My parents are in town. I don't...
Want me to meet them? Don't you think it's time?
No, you're right. You should meet them. It's just that this is uncharted territory for me, and there's some things I need to get used to sharing.
Oh.
It's your parents. What am I going to find out? That you were a huge dork? I already know that.
Aww. And I asked for romance, and now I feel like I'm going to be punished for that.
Oh,
too.
definitely. This is just
This is such a
stacking the deck.
It's a sweet scene.
Dr. Irons is one of Star
there
Labs'
he is.
premier engineers.
Oh.
Yeah, it's him.
Have we met?
At a construction site once.
Yes, you did. Oh, good call.
They did tie it in.
Yeah.
It's definitely from Apocalypse, but it's been bonded with Earth-based triformulides at an atomic level. That means it's even stronger than you, Victor. Always got an encouraging word, huh? It sure didn't come from here. Maybe Wayne Tech, or even...
Of course. Cyborg, we'll catch up later.
Uh-oh.
Lex.
I appreciate you bringing me in on this, son. It's been a long time. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that.
Get lunch.
Fixing things.
Those weapons this morning, they're based on alien technology, but clearly modified for intergang here on Earth.
But as you can see, I spend my days under house arrest. I've added a little dash of kryptonite green.
Is that Stephen Colbert?
That'd be amazing.
Intergang has connections all over the planet. You know something I don't know?
Only that this city's never going to love you, just for hating me.
Ooh. That's a bar.
So, you're meeting the parents.
Oh, God, make it stop.
I had a suspicion something was up when you stopped calling him Smallville.
Oh.
Meanwhile, in an anime.
If she hadn't casually caught that, I would have wandered into space, and she clearly needs it. It's very expensive to get machinery up there. Just twirling wrenches
It's
around.
a space-grade wrench, all right.
Terry, give Houston a call. Looks like they were right about the hydraulic struts. The launch vibration probably knocked some screws loose.
Ooh.
Houston, this is Excalibur. Come in, Houston.
I don't remember that Hank Henshaw story starting in space. I'm intrigued.
I'm just looking for a red cape. You can see it if he's above the exosphere.
Ha!
He's been up here twice, you know. Saved my ass one time.
How cool.
Yes, sir, you can always count on Superman.
Oh, boy. Famous last words. Oh, no. His voice sounded familiar, too.
Yeah, I couldn't quite place it.
I hated to interrupt your plans. How was your night in the town, Mr. Luthor?
Happy Leif Erikson Day. Good Durkin.
Do you have something for me?
Sometimes I forget which one of us the government has placed under house arrest.
We've got unidentified debris heading our way. Everyone back to the ship.
Always happy to walk among the greatest minds of this generation. That's why I bought them. In spite of my false conviction at the hands of these vigilantes, LexCorp has stayed on mission, redoubling its efforts to find the next alien Ubermensch and crush it in its infancy.
Ubermensch.
Show me what you found.
What a disruptor.
Ubermensch. Into Houston's encrypted feed from the Excalibur shuttle, and something's heading our way.
Oh.
We've got 30 seconds. You need to fire engines now.
I'd like to see what they're running away from. Do we have a satellite nearby?
Can we pull up Google Earth?
Enhance.
Enlarge.
Ah!
Captain, impact! Break it up!
Oh, no.
We're not going to make it.
Like hell we're not. Superman will save us.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Please, Superman.
Break it up!
Ooh. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
This is heartbreaking. No. No. He was just so, like, 50s kid about it.
I knew
He
you'd
was
come,
just-
and then it was his own death. Oh, there he is.
Oh, no.
The meteorite's impact was in the mid-Atlantic channel, coordinates 4712 north, 74595 west.
Your son's antitoxin will be delivered within the hour. Congratulations on his survival.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Clark, flank me.
Oh, interesting.
Seriously, Diana, we need to use code names in the field.
You just called me Diana.
But that's what you want to be called.
You want to be called Superman?
Pretty sure it's cheating, even if it's a secret identity, and both parties don't know.
Yeah, pretty. They're new at this.
Polyamory's cool with conversation.
Whoa.
Because Wonder Man sounds like we're married?
No, because she gave it to me.
Aww.
You mean Lois?
Yeah.
Funny how you use her actual name, but don't allow her to know yours.
Well, I mean,
It's a complicated relationship, kind of like ours was.
It was nice for a while.
Sending now past 9,000 meters.
it's over 9,000.
It almost looks like a capsule corp, too.
Dive deeper. I want to find that meteorite.
Why did you come down here?
Yeah. Instead of sending James Cameron.
The worst think tank ever.
There's someone out there.
Let's do this. The trench.
Oh, what could have been?
Those are Atlanteans, you idiot.
Hold on, Lex. I'm picking up something.
Someone's watching Star Wars.
Aquaman loves it.
Oh. Damn!
That's how you get sharks.
That's very metal.
It sounds like they're being torn apart. Mr. Luthor, are you still there?
We need to go deeper.
Oh, no.
We gotta...
Ooh.
The hell?
Oh, whoa. Damn it. No.
Intriguing, this creature.
Let's see how this plays out.
A creature who's traveled light years through space and survived a catastrophic entry to Earth. The Blue Boy Scout could have some competition.
And I'm recruiting.
The operating budget for the upcoming fiscal year. Utilities are above what the UN cleared for funding, guys.
I'll handle it.
What else?
Just the Excalibur incident. Only 3 bodies recovered.
I've got my guards investigating the impact area.
We'll meet next Thursday. Same bad time, same bad channel.
I have a meeting with the headmaster at Damien's boarding school.
No way. Batman has a parent-teacher conference? That's great.
Are you in the PTA too?
I'm Batman. We need more chaperones for homecoming.
I'm just joking. I think that's great.
We could just push the meeting back to that evening.
Can't. I've got rehearsal dinner that night.
Is he in a play?
Yes.
He's getting married, somehow.
Yep, married the next day. Limos, banquet hall, DJ, the whole shebang. Just immediate family, you understand.
Does she know about you?
Are you kidding? I told her ages ago.
Geez, Soups, you can't drop a bomb like that on the honeymoon.
Oh, dude.
Uh-oh.
Aren't you worried about bringing her into your world? The dangers, the sacrifice.
Interesting.
Clark, that's what marriage is all about.
I mean, yeah. Her life's always going to be at risk.
The kid was a daredevil.
This Clark? The guy who irons his socks? Sounds like there's a lot I don't know. Warn me now if I should keep my distance.
Well, you wouldn't be the first young lady to break his heart.
TMI, Ma.
Oh.
First, there was Lena, lovely girl, lived next door. Then there was the girl on the swim team, Laura.
Lori Lamaris. I remember her.
He likes his
LLs.
LLs.
You went through a big LL Cool J phase as well.
Had to make sure of some things.
Couldn't wait to get me out of there, could you?
Well, that's not true. I didn't want you to be bored by all those stories.
This is the first time I think I've ever learned anything about you. To be honest, it drove home how much distance you keep between us.
Sure.
There's something else going on, and sometimes I feel like it scares you that I might get to the truth.
You have no idea. How can I show my psychology in a more obvious way? Amber Heard?
Yep, there she is. This certain audience is very thrilled.
Oh, where so strides the behemoth.
I don't see any sign of him. I need to get back to the others.
You see a trail of tracks?
He's got to get back to the others.
No sign. No sign at all.
He's not a literal sign, but no sign. No
I
sign.
couldn't follow this.
Could not look
20 feet that way.
You deserve someone special. We raised you so that you could be yourself. We didn't raise you to be alone, honey.
Aww. Oh, yeah. Cocaine Bear.
You don't leave food out, guys, or cocaine.
Yeah, it's like a fully set table right there. Your first time camping?
Yes. They're from Metropolis.
Oh, yep. Oh, wow.
Brian?
Oh, Brian's oh. Oh, Brian is toast. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm crushing your head.
The Predator just seeking out things to destroy.
We need to talk.
Okay, I can eat around 2 p.m.
Great. Whatever works for you works for me. There's a place in Hobbs Bay.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Flash and a few others are already headed out. Arthur spotted something offshore. Might be related.
I've got a lunch with Lois, but I'll cancel.
Aw.
This lunch wouldn't have anything to do with what we were discussing the other day.
Call if the League needs me.
Is that your way of saying mind your own business?
Yep.
It's my way of saying I really want to avoid these life events, and then please call me if the League needs me. Pick up the spare. Pick up that spare. Ooh.
It killed him.
All reckless firing into the crowd. Success.
Us blowing up that gas station killed him. Whoa. Oh. Commentary.
Please, if anyone's watching this, send help. This monster's killing everyone.
Streaming from a Blackberry's bold.
No.
No.
Get out of there.
There
Hawkman!
he is.
Ooh.
Hawkman getting to do something.
That's right.
20 movies in.
No!
He had
Armor.
a good, quiet run.
Ow!
Hawk's still alive.
Lantern, we need a perimeter.
Like hell, this is no time for a rope-a-dope. I'm a member of the Green Lantern Corps. We eat monsters like this for breakfast.
Ugh. Famous last words. Uh-oh.
Didn't see that coming.
Oof. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Good. Yeesh. This is the waves.
Oof. Fast enough to see the Flash.
Nice do.
3 leaguers down and we only just got here. Need backup now.
3 leaguers are beleaguered.
Good thing I'm this rich guy in a bat suit. I'll fight them.
How's my hard-earned money being spent, Lex?
Dr. Robotnik?
I expect to have more obedient samples soon. Very soon.
I don't want samples. I want an army.
One product.
Now that creature you told me about.
We're tracking it down, Dabney.
Let me just twirl my mustache for real.
Not pure evil.
Oh. Damn.
Fall, you bastard.
Follow you, bastard. I see Bats sweat a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm always rooting for him, but you know, brings his personality out.
Hit him with an uppercut. Now counterpunch. Counterpunch. And that's pretty much how I helped him save the city, more or less.
My man.
What did you want to talk about?
There's a reason why I'm so secretive. And I think you deserve to know why.
And?
I'm Superman.
Oh, that's good, Clark.
Look at me.
Look at me.
Oh my God. You always showed up around the same time. It was like you were just there. Oh my God, this is so unethical. You wrote stories about yourself.
I'm reporting
First
you.
thought.
Are those people even your parents?
They are, but, you know, it's complicated.
Oh my God, you're from another planet.
Say it louder.
I did this so that they wouldn't have to pay for my choices.
And now you want me to live with it too.
I hope you can. Because there's something else I've been keeping secret.
I'm pregnant.
Jimmy, I'm busy. Call back.
A monster's heading towards Metropolis. He's already taken out half the Justice League.
He must have heard.
My last secret.
Oh, the suit up moment.
Oh, here we go.
There it is.
Yes.
Oh,
that's not a secret, Clark.
Oh, you precious baby boy.
Oof. Can you tell what he's thinking? All about the fight. Killing machine.
Damn. Come on, Jeremy Johns. You can do this.
No!
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
What? Another gas station.
It's a lot of. Everybody's driving all the time. You need gas.
The Dewey Cox sink of this movie is gas stations.
Oh, no.
Charbroiled Manhunter.
Man, heads up!
Damn. Oh, ow. Do you bleed?
I do.
I am. I don't like it.
Not looking too good, Cyborg.
We can take this creep. Come on, let's.
No.
Where is that monstrosity?
Heading toward Metropolis. We need you, Clark.
Oh.
I call you out, monster!
Yes. Challenge you to a dance battle.
Oof.
Ooh. Ow. Ooh.
Oof.
Oh. No. Not her hair tie. Oh, nice.
I compel you to surrender!
Damn.
But by Hera you will fall!
Oh, no. Wow, nice. Oh, no. Painful, no. I'm surprised there was any Diana left after that.
Yeah, she wasn't an Amazonian.
Oh, good timing.
Take him down, Clark, or he'll kill everyone.
Oh, no, Rosario.
I don't know what hole you crawled out of, but I'm sending you back.
Oh. Oh, damn. Whoa!
That was sick.
Wow.
Oh, super blood.
Do you bleed?
If you ain't got a place to go, you can stay with me while Superman cleans this clown's clock.
Oh, it's the opposite of closing time.
Just like my buddy Soups is always there for us.
I love that guy.
He's great.
It seems its only function is destruction.
Perhaps it's a weapon.
You think?
What if the Caped Wonder can't bring him down? Metropolis will still need to be protected.
I got a gun for that.
I can't take down Superman, but I can take down the thing that takes down Superman. I don't know about that, Lex.
Aw. Oh, jeez. Woo. Damn. It was like a Shazam 2 moment.
Was?
Like a little David Sandberg. And various comics.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
I like the flying low.
Oh. No. We have a Hulk. Wow. Wow. Carnage. Damn. The handheldness of this.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Oh. Yeah, no bueno.
Hearing Superman cry out in pain, man, woof.
Oh, nice.
So cool.
Yeah, I love the way they're realizing the flight. Oh, yep. My high score. These cost a lot of money now.
Get back to your mom, son. Everything's going to be okay.
You saved the game. Kid was about to be real mad.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Just threw a whole boat at him.
Better not be Baba Booey's boat.
We love him.
Or whatever his name is. Bobby Bazinga.
Ooh, the hair pull.
I felt that soup. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, jeez.
Oof. Not the flat iron.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Wow. Nice. Nice locked off POV.
Yeah, that was a cool choice.
You've got me. But who's got you?
You need to call in the cavalry.
I am the cavalry.
Aw. Agent Melinda May is the cavalry.
I have to get back to work.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, Wyndham.
Swing, bada, bada, bada.
Damn. Yeah, punch him out into space.
Yes.
Ooh, boy.
Oof.
Oh, the headbutt. Oh.
All the way through the atmosphere.
Ah. Oh. Jesus. Whoa. Damn.
Lane, Olsen, keep the camera rolling. You'll want to get this.
Of course. Make a found footage movie out of this.
Metropolis is, and always has been, under the protection of Lex Luthor, you son of a bitch!
Yep. Put that on a t-shirt.
Now to get a piece of you.
Oh. Oh.
Stay away from me!
No.
I'm Lex Luthor! I'm supposed to win!
That's your problem, boy. I'm on house arrest! Whoa.
No!
This guy. Oh. No. Damn. Damn. Jeez, man. Really is relentless. Oof, with the cape. Ah. Hey.
I got your note.
Oh, you're too good for us, Lois.
And I love you too.
I'm going Super Saiyan.
Yep.
Rip his head off. Or Exorcist twist, I'll take it. Oh! Ooh, ooh, ooh.
You saved everyone.
It's all I ever wanted. Except for you.
No.
What a lucky man I was.
Oh, bats. Yes, the image. Oh. Keep that picture forever. Yeah, like a Clint Eastwood costume.
Yeah, so in the background.
He was a hero to Metropolis. But more importantly, he was a friend.
Really sorry, sir. I need you to step back a bit.
The what?
In many ways, I'm sure they feel the loss of their leader and comrade most of all.
That's right. Are they going to have to do a separate Clark funeral? Where they can be
Right.
by the casket? Like, geez, poor
Mom, Pa, and Lois, and
yeah. Oh, Damien.
And let us not forget the quick action from Lex Luthor, who allowed Superman the time he needed to save us all. Lex Luthor.
He's in the Justice League now.
Unfortunately, he was under house arrest at the time, so we're going to take him into custody and
We're gonna add to his sentence.
You would be surprised all the times he came to visit. The wisdom he would impart. I will miss those late night chats on my balcony.
That is charming. Oh.
For Superman, always in our hearts.
Wow. Make a monument. Whew. Eagly, what are you doing here?
That's the DCU. You got to bring it all together.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
Aww.
And at the hour of our death.
Mars, Martian Manhunter. Nope. Nope. I don't trust this at all.
It always goes well.
Nope.
LexCorp just needs to get the payload rocket ready so the government can get this creature off planet before it lands in the wrong hands.
You know I've been exonerated, yes?
As far as I'm concerned, Cadmus is a genetic pirate ship posing as a research.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Where's it going?
Up, and away.
Up and away, Web. Shazam.
Clark will show up. He's got the best reason of all to return.
Oh.
Police scanners, come on!
Jim, I'm in no mood to chase a story right now.
You will be. Trust me. You drive.
Jimmy's always just like in a hurry. It's always like, Lois, we gotta
We
go.
got stuff to go. We're not driving right now. We got to be driving. It's for travelers.
Is it true?
You tell me.
Oh. Jesus rose on the third day. Ooh. Oh. Needed 2 directors for that one.
And you got to. You got a lot going on.
Damn. Okay. That's got to be some ship juju, no?
So do you know?
I don't know much.
Do you know the next arc?
No.
I was wondering the whole time where they'd end it because I know the story and I was like, but there's like 4 years to tell and like the next thing.
All I really know is what our Lord and Savior Zack Snyder has shown us in
fair.
In his films.
You'll notice the lack of
Rainn Wilson was Lex Luthor. Okay, and Rebecca Romaine was Lois Lane. Okay, not bad.
You'll notice a lack of Zod in this take.
Yeah. But still a neck snap.
I think it's still a neck snap. I think you'll be very excited, particularly by the next arc.
Oh, good. Is it all just Solomon Grundy just the whole time?
It's just.
Oh, that's right. His experiment.
It all ties together. It ties into a certain character you like. I won't say which one. Won't say if he was born on a Monday or not. But
I mean that costume, that's gonna look kind of like Deadwing, but
there's a lot of things that you'll go, oh right, the '90s, and there's a lot of things. I assume that's what we'll watch next.
I'm excited. I grew up in the '90s, Coy. I'm still a '90s kid.
After a break, I'm going on a trip, but when I get back, we'll be actually. It's fun to have this as a cliffhanger.
Whoa. Steel.
So certain characters come to play, and
one of them being Steel.
That was the one I was alluding to, but I don't know if you know how. So that's exciting.
No. Well,
So,
well, I mean, I've seen different versions of
Sure.
Steel becoming Steel, but I'll wait to see how
This one is a certain continuity that I enjoy.
Oh.
One of my favorite characters is
there you go.
and one of my favorite characters is the next arc, and I'm very cautious about how they handle it. Because one of the things I was really struggling with this film is that they were trying to blend the new 52 takes with the classics.
Okay.
Like, they immediately had to make Superman more likable, and they also immediately had to make the Lois relationship. They immediately had to do all this stuff, and I was like, because they've been doing this, like, whatever this continuity's been, which has worked for, like, the individual stories, but for something like, oop.
Oh, a new fortress. Wowie. That's beautiful.
Mysteries are afoot.
Oh man, this is like the gift that keeps on giving. This movie.
The post-credit. I love they're doing post-credit scenes with certain characters because
Yeah.
when you know who they are, it's going to be exciting. But in the comics, they teased it just like this. In the comics, there was like images that would come out and you wouldn't know what it was. And now in the hindsight, it's really cool because like I know, but the audience wouldn't necessarily.
Okay.
What the mystery is. But yeah, the combining of continuities was a little tricky.
Yeah,
I think they handled it as best they could.
Yeah. So you, having read this arc,
the '90s one is so powerful because you love these characters so much, and because of the relationship with Lois.
Oh, more. This is. Oh no. What have they done to Superman?
Oh,
what?
Will. Yeah.
What?
I love that you don't know. I'm so excited that you don't know. Because everyone knows this image, everybody knows Doomsday. But, like, what comes next?
Cyberman. Cyber Soup. I feel like I almost know this character, this iteration's name, and I can't draw it to mind because what I'm thinking about right now is Bizarro, and that's not who that is.
Nope.
Obviously.
Oh, it looks like it is next. Looks like there's a certain
out.
image there. So, my experience was the 90s was Lois and Clark are so impactful, and you have to be attached to Jimmy and Lois and so many supporting his characters that throwing it into this universe and going like, the Wonder Woman broke up, like all of it felt very like, he's not a dick anymore. He's been a dick, but he's less of a dick now. You really like him. And like, there's just so many moments that felt like, remember, he's gonna die. It's called the Death of Superman. So he's gotta be likable. He's gonna die because he's kind of a dick. It's
gotta break your heart. So we gotta
first being in love.
Gotta make it real tender this
What
time
if they go
around.
First date, maybe it's the first date. Maybe they meet
He's
Mama
not dating
Pocket.
Wonder Woman anymore.
Mama Pocket, they're gonna love her, and Lois is great because we love her too. And like, guys, they should be together a while. And there's another character that they're about to introduce that is one of the most 90s characters of all time. And by the costume redesign, I'm already like, oh no, they're gonna fuck it up.
Oh
So,
no!
like,
I'm so excited.
That's an issue for me. As I'm like the character redesign just by the costume choice, I'm concerned.
Good.
But they did some fun nods, like the beard and wig on Luthor is a tie into the like a 90s storyline, which was cool. They did a few little Easter eggs for us, like 90s kids. But
like my man.
Like which one?
Was my man? Was Babooey.
Babooey. He's definitely from the 90s stuff.
But Barry B. Benson. What's his name?
When I saw him, I knew
Branabims.
him. But Ben Bendelson is.
I loved him.
He's great,
I
and he's in
loved
the
him
comic,
very
and he's kind of your eye line. He's your anchor, which is something they did really well.
Yeah.
What did you think, having known nothing?
having known not much.
Or you knew some because of the pop culture relevance.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, you watch this and you're like, oh, okay, so this has been borrowed from many a time in different ways, or at least pieces of it have been lifted. I mean, the Snyder films seem to certainly have used parts of this. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this, and in part, I am torn because part of me is like, man, I would have loved to have seen this relationship build up over time. And if I'm not mistaking continuity, this is the continuity where like he's been with Diana in the past, and the Lois thing is like more of a recent development, right?
Like in this movie, it seemed like.
Yeah, and so I thought
they were cheating.
Yeah, like it was one of those experiences that did make me wonder. I guess I split these into 3 tiers. There's some of these I watch where, having not all of the context, I'm like, this worked for me. Like Injustice was one where people had various issues, and I was like, well, I couldn't tell because.
And that was so funny because I'd read some of it, so I knew the tone, but I didn't read far enough that I was bothered by apparently the changes.
Yeah,
which was very interesting. I agree.
And this being such an iconic story, and hearing things about it over the years and seeing pieces, adapted. This is one that kind of falls in the middle, where I was sitting there going, I wonder how this is working as an adaptation. Like, I am kind of aware of the idea that this might not be like the completely crisp, definitive version of this. However, it didn't go so far to the opposite side of like, like they really needed.
Yeah.
Like, I would have taken more time certainly I think it would have been more rewarding to build the Superman and Lois relationship over time so that you already love them. Like, I thought this managed to make some really nice moments, and me sitting here going like, I want a superhero romance in one of these.
Yeah.
That isn't like, and when I say that, I don't mean like take us back to a time where every movie requisitely just needed a romantic subplot that we don't really want to do. Yeah, like a true romance that I can fall in love with and then root for the stakes of, and like. This gave me some of that. Like I was endeared to that. I was endeared to Clark's parents. I was pleasantly surprised that so much of this was kind of about focusing in on his struggle with sharing his life with Lois and really opening up the full breadth of what that means while all this Justice League stuff is going down, and them being like, no, go do your thing, man. We support you. We want you to find love. Flash is getting married,
Yeah.
And him, trying to. Then you can see the sort of Peter Parkeriness of when they set up lunch, and he's like, I'm gonna go fucking fight Doomsday now. So yeah, like it's kind of in the middle in that it didn't feel obviously like a lacking adaptation, but it didn't necessarily seem like I just saw like Flashpoint. I'm sure is like way more wacky and broad in the comics and a lot more to cram. And that movie didn't make me think about that concept at all. I was just dazzled the whole time. Whereas this was like, I bet this is an adaptation. I don't know if it's like the definitive adaptation.
Yeah, and I'm now curious because it looks like Reign of Superman, but we've also got a movie called Superman Doomsday, which I have no idea if that's in or out of continuity. Is that another adaptation? Is that because we just saw Superman Doomsday.
Actually, Reign of the Superman comes after Constantine's City of the Demons.
That's exciting.
We get a little trip down.
Got a little Constantine day. That's exciting.
Trip to the House of Mystery before we go back to the Superman.
I really enjoyed it, and we're going to be taking just a week break. We'll be back soon thereafter, so it'll be a couple weeks till this one. But
you gotta go make
I gotta
Coronas.
I gotta go spend some time with family. But I do think they did the best they could with what they had, like with the universe they built up to and all those things. And something you spoke to a second ago about like romance in these movies. It is starting to bug me in regular life that the biggest movies in the world are often weirdly sexless. And in that mean, like, I don't need to see people boning, but like there's no romance beyond like it fitting a meet cute. Like there's no, like when the world freaked out that Eternals had a sex scene that was literally someone's clavicles. Like when you saw someone like, there are deeper backless dresses. Like that movie is very like,
Wonder
not
Woman's
even
dress in
PG-13.
Wonder Woman is a deeper,
It's like not even PG-13 is PG. Like so when the world freaked out that Marvel did that, it really like opened my eyes to the fact that the biggest movies in the world, Marvel, DC, etc., are weirdly like sexless. Like, and I'm not saying it needs to be, but like it does bother me. We're not having romance in movies. We're not having love and affection shown. We're cool with violence, but like the Death of Superman meant so much to me as a kid because the Lois Superman relationship had already meant so much. Like I was a big 90s comic kid. I loved how Lois and Clark were. I loved what this was. And the only reason this lands isn't because of just this Justice League loving him or just Jimmy losing a friend. It was Lois was the anchor, and then the rest was like, oh, I'm really affected. And so I don't know if in the current superhero climate there is anything akin to that, because we're not letting romance be a part of it. The closest is maybe Guardians.
Yeah.
And like that was still a very
so
like meet cute type of love. And like maybe the next closest to me would be Deadpool and Vanessa, but they fridged her and they did the thing where like, we're going to make a joke about it, which makes it okay. No, you still fridge. Like, they didn't let
That's just lampshading on top of the fridge.
Literally, you're just adding a you put magnets on the fridge.
Yeah.
So I do think there is an issue with these movies that people are raised on not showing that love is a strength. And this is a story that showed that love is the thing that's worth dying for.
Yeah, I love that Lois steps up and just throws the rock. Like, at first I was like, is it going to be some kid? Is it going to be the Game Boy kid? But no, it's Lois, and that's like a great little full circle moment. And yeah, it's like, I feel like there was a time, and I think this is only the case because there have been so many like requisite romantic subplots where it's like it became almost a progressive choice to be like, there's no love story forced into this. We don't need to do that at all. And there was a moment where I was like, cool. But I think we're past that now.
Now we've gone.
Where now it's like we're so far in the other direction where it's like, I want my heart stirred a little bit.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
there's like love moments. Like there's, I'm sure Doctor Strange and Rebecca, Rachel McAdams. Like, yeah, but I don't feel like a lot.
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of like
Pepper and Tony.
We see them, in this position where they can't be together, and that's the love. Is like they talk about what it was when we didn't witness it, and now we can't witness it because of the circumstance, and it's all like longing and wistful and sort of burdened by circumstance.
Like I don't even think of Tony and Pepper as kissing, and like
I don't think of them as like
coworkers,
as like buds that are always together.
Isn't that weird?
Yes, it is.
Like when Tony died, I was like, I can't imagine them kissing, and like I do think there is it kind of scares me about like that being our culture. Yeah. Our culture taking like a thing that is a positive and getting rid of it is kind of scary.
Mm-hmm.
So that was one of the really big reasons I defended Eternals so hard. Is I was like, at least it's a step.
Yes.
Like, and it had multiple types of relationships, and it had like I didn't necessarily think there was a lot of chemistry between those two leads, but I thought there was a ton of chemistry with Angelina Jolie and Gilgamesh. I thought there was a ton of chemistry between Brian Tyree Henry's character and his husband. I thought like.
And your boy Barry.
Oh
Kogan
my God! Which was on set,
and Makari
and Makari.
Yeah.
And Druga Makari was because of the real life chemistry, like Barry Keoghan and that girl.
I was like, I will watch these two.
These guys is the spinoff, and that's like so important. Yeah. So for me, Eternals, like I feel like Chloe Zhao brought a lot of love to it, and. This story, I know it seems like I went on a tangent because I did, but this story is one of those anchor points of love for me in comics, and I love that for it.
Is it a very thick book? Like,
I mean, there's a version you can read where it's like a year's worth, but there's also like you can go. Okay. So like there are two, ways to go at it.
Because is this like a very pared down version of what this is? Okay.
Like this story lasted a long time and was like a bestseller and sold out and like was so impactful for years. And the next arc is very impactful as well, but it's also very 90s. The next arc. So but this was a great. With what they had, they did what they could.
Yeah. I thought it's one where. I want to read Flashpoint, but after that movie, I'm like, man, I feel like I got the full meal, and I know that there's more, and I'm excited for that more. Whereas this was a good meal. I like this, but I'm like almost certain that there's just way more to this story that I like got to seek out the book to like really kind of.
When you eat a really good dinner, and then later you see it as a TV dinner, and you're like, that is going to be adequate. With what's inside,
sure.
And you accept that.
This would be good.
You throw it in the microwave, and you're like, "I'll get enough of that flavor to remind my brain how much I like that other meal." This is the microwave dinner of Death Superman.
I can kind of feel that, but I did like I liked the fact that they rounded it out and they gave a lot of breath and time to Clark's struggle, Lois's struggle, her talking to Kat at the office. I liked the Justice League a lot.
I didn't realize it was Kat the first time they introduced her because it was just so. I don't think they said her name, and it was kind of vague. Because Kat in the comics is like a really strong character. I think she's Callista Flockhart in the Supergirl show. Like she's a fixture, and I was like, Oh, that's who it is.
yeah, but just having Justice for Cat, but yeah, having those elements, having the Justice League, like I liked all the I think the personalities of all the voice actors that they've compiled for this Justice League are really strong, and even when they show up for little appearances like this, like I can certainly see them all being much more significant in the book.
Sure,
but that was an element that's like, okay, based off everything we've seen in these movies up till now, I like the involvement of all these guys. I want a Flash Green Lantern spinoff all day, every day. Martian Manhunter never gets to speak.
I don't think Hawkman spoke.
Hawkman, he showed up though.
Sure did swing his
there
mace
for a hot second there.
And the fights were cool. The fight there was
Yeah. cool.
I loved the last Doomsday fight. I wanted a little bit more though.
And Doomsday was quite intense.
Yeah,
Doomsday
this was intense.
Relentless, and that neck snap at the end, like you really feel that oomph. And I liked Lex in this. I liked his weird. Who
played him?
Rainn Wilson.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, no, that was a great
Stephen
weird choice.
Colbert.
Not Stephen Colbert.
But yeah, I loved his whole like, I'm gonna save the day. I didn't think this through. I guess
I really want that phone call where Rainn Wilson's like, yes, I'll play Lex Luthor. Like what? Like I loved someone had that idea and everybody was like, no, and then it worked.
Yeah, I'm for it. I'm with it.
Two directors. The action was great because they had the bandwidth.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I hope you folks do too. If you did enjoy it, please read the comic because there's a lot more. And I'm also anyone in the know. You're excited for what John's about to experience because the next arc of this is going to be a lot of fun. But before we get there, we got some Constantine goodness, which I'm very excited about. These have been great. Please do leave a comment. Please do hit that like. Please do subscribe if you want to watch it with all of our. Be a patron because we had a lot of tense watching faces this go around.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for tuning into these. We really love doing them. Or I know I do, and I know John says, but I want to speak for him.
I've been lying each time.
Every time.
Boy, these are agony.
He's doing two things. One, he's seen them all, so he's pretending.
I've read all these books.
Read them all.
I've
seen
seen
them all.
all the movies.
And two, he's pretending to enjoy the experience. So all the lies.
The fakest nerd.
Jeez, I mean, this guy just like, what's the difference? Who's gonna be coming now?
That's the ultimate. That would be my supervillain comic. Is
fake nerd.
The fake nerd, and the way and the context is that they've amassed all of the possible knowledge and care, none and less than none.
I actually, on that exact note, before I leave, I have a fake nerd apology retraction. Last week, I mistook a character for another because of how similar they are.
Ice and Frost. You're in comic book jail.
Those costumes so similar, and I thought the beauty of some of the stuff in the comic, which I still recommend, Human Target is genius, is that she has villainous elements. So I was like, oh, they just made a full-on villain have villainous elements, whereas like it was just a different character. So like Fire and Ice in the comic are fantastic. Killer Frost, I do know. I thought they were like going by like a nickname. I thought like Ice was like, because I don't know Ice, so I thought it was the character I do know. And I thought, because the costumes are similar, so apologies.
That's not a mistake I would have made.
I mean, because you've seen them all.
Just saying.
You read them all. So apologies to everybody at home, and thank you for telling me many times how wrong I was. I do apologize. All right, that is going to do it for this week's episode. We're going to take a week off because I'm traveling, but when I'm back, we're going to dive into the next thing. Again, like, subscribe, comment. We will see you soon, Reject Nation. Much love. And a very special shout out to Garth McMurray. He is a gentleman. He is a scholar. He is lovely. He also has a lovely relationship with a very lovely comic store that I will be going to as soon as possible.
Yes.
On that east side. And always very positive force in every Twitter thread, Discord. It's any interneting I've had with Garth McMurray has been positive interneting.
Ooh.
I can't say that about a lot of interneting. So much appreciated to you, good sir. We'll see you next time. Thank you for being a patron. Thank you for being awesome, Garth.